finally home after a week in Vegas, and I have a lot to tell you guys about my trip. And I learned something every time I go to Vegas, and I just want to share all that with you and let you know how the week went. So I know I told everyone that I was going to stay at Caesar's Palace for the whole week. We changed that at the last minute. We stayed 2 nights at Caesar's Palace, 2 nights at Wynn Encore, and 2 nights at the Cosmopolitan. And all of those had something really good to offer, but they were all a little bit different as well. So I'll start with Caesar's Palace. Had a great experience there. They actually upgraded us to a suite at no extra charge. Great customer service. My son loved the pools, especially the Garden of the Gods pools there, and was a really good experience at Caesar's. One thing that I didn't like at Caesar's was that the roulette tables had $25. $25 was the smallest amount that you could bet. So that definitely posed a little bit of a problem with my roulette strategies of starting small and having large bankroll. So I did have a few problems that first couple nights playing roulette, but it got better as the trip went on, and I'm going to talk about that as well. And then after we stayed at Caesar's Palace for a couple of nights, we moved on to the Wynn Encore. It was amazing. The best beds I've ever slept on in my life. Amazing views, huge windows. They also upgraded us to a suite at no extra charge. Incredible customer service there. And it's also nice to know that you, if you stay at the Wynn Encore, you can also use the pool area and everything that's at the regular Wynn as well. So that's something that's important to know. But had a great experience there. Did play some slots there with my wife because she likes to play slots, and they're definitely not the best paying slot machines there though. But overall, great experience at the Wynn Encore. And when I finally started making some money at roulette for the week and getting back in the positive, because I did start down at Caesar's and I had a rough first night there, but once I got to the Cosmopolitan, I found some better tables. Also played on some video roulette that they had there that they didn't have at the other 2, and did really well. That's another thing at the Wynn Encore. They actually have a 0, a 00, and a 000 on the video roulette, so that's something to steer clear of. But at the Cosmopolitan, I finally got back in the positive, as well as I hit a big slot machine there at the Cosmopolitan. And I enjoyed my time there. It was definitely a very upscale hotel, as well as the other 2, but had more of a younger vibe. I loved the rooftop pools, and was a good experience. The other thing I love about the Cosmopolitan is it's right across the street from the Miracle Mile shops, and lots of good deals where you can get steak and eggs very cheap in the morning, and they have breakfast specials for $5.99, lunch specials for $5.99 at a couple different places in those shops at the Planet Hollywood. But that also brings me back to something we did at the Wynn Encore, which was a lot of fun, was go over to the Fashion Show Mall and meet the guys from CEG Diller School. That was a lot of fun, and I was excited to see that they knew who I was, and that was pretty cool. And I actually watched them make a YouTube video. So went there a couple times, and that's another good place you can get inexpensive meals, is in the Fashion Show Mall at the food court. So that's something you can do if you stay at the Wynn Encore. It's right across the street. But back to the Cosmopolitan, again, had much more luck there at the tables, and had, like I said, got to play they had a lot of video roulette there, so you could start at any amount that you want to, and I was actually down $1,000 at one time while we were at Caesar's, and then by the time we got to the Cosmopolitan, I got back up again and ended up about 1,000 up for the week by the time we left the Cosmopolitan. I did lose a little bit in slots after I hit that $1,200 slot with the wife, but that's just, if you're going to play slots, you're going to have lots of ups and downs like that. And but I play those just because it's something I can do with her, and my son had a great time at all three places. He loved the pools at all the locations. Was a little bit shocked by some of the stuff we saw on the streets, of course, and all the statues of naked people at the Caesar's Palace, which was what he thought was pretty crazy. But overall, it was a great week. But I'm glad to be back home now, and able to go to my local casino, which definitely is easier to win than the Las Vegas casinos. And I know a lot of you said stuff like that it would be harder to win in Vegas, and it definitely was. So, like I said, I'd never seen 0, double zero, and triple zeros before, and that's no way to play roulette. And there's a lot of them in Vegas. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Please let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about where we went to eat, because there was a lot of really good places that were inexpensive near Planet Hollywood, also near the Fashion Show Mall, and or any other questions you have about the trip. Thank you for letting me take a week off there and recharge my batteries a little bit so that I can get back going again with all the new videos. And I can't wait to see what you guys have for me in store this week, and see what kind of videos that or what kind of methods that you guys are using. And I'd love to share those on the channel. So thanks for that. And again, it was a great week. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.